talk about my relationship with Pac and trying to figure that out, and that was a huge loss in my life.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Were you ever jealous of the love Jada had for Tupac?
Oh, fuck yeah.
My relationship was really special. It was very complicated.
Confessions galore. Willow Smith has spoken out on the letter she wrote for Tupac begging him to come back for Jada Pinkett Smith. The Smith family just can't seem to catch a break. Days after Will Smith laid the palm of his hand against Chris Rock's face, haunting all family secrets have resurfaced on the web. The internet is swirling with opinions on a recently resurfaced childhood letter Willow Smith allegedly wrote to Jada Pinkett Smith's late close friend, legendary rapper Tupac Shakur. Willow, 21, reportedly penned the letter on a slip of lined paper to the All Eyez On Me rapper when she was 11. But how does Willow feel about it now, and what does she have to say about it? Keep on watching to find out. A letter allegedly written by Willow Smith to Tupac Shakur has surfaced online following her father Will Smith's controversial Oscar slap. Will's wife Jada Pinkett Smith was famously linked to the rapper. The letter was allegedly written by the Whip My Hair singer when she was just 11 years old. In the letter, Willow Smith wrote that her mother Jada has not gotten over Tupac's death, who was fatally shot in a Las Vegas drive-by shooting in September 1996. The letter read, "Dear Tupac, I know you're alive someplace. I think that my mommy really misses you. Can you please come back? Can you come back so mommy and me can be happy? I really wish you were here. I really do. Love, Willow." The letter was reported to be written in 2011 when Willow was just 11 years old. Also, Willow wasn't born when Tupac died, which makes this letter seem pretty strange.
Yeah.
The letter was supposedly added to Instagram in 2012, according to Jorge Rivas at Color Lines. Willow, who was 11 years old at the time, reportedly added a picture of the letter to her Instagram in August 2012, saying she wrote it years ago, but the post has since been deleted. A TikTok featuring the letter and commentary around it has over 266,000 likes and 31,000 shares at press time.
Your wife is in love with a dead man. Dear Tupac, why is Will Smith's daughter writing a letter to Tupac?
The popular post became viral on the heels of Will Smith slapping Chris Rock at the 1940s Oscar over a joke the latter made about Jada Pinkett Smith and her shaved head, a result of the actress's struggle with alopecia. Twitter users have unsurprisingly had a myriad of reactions to the letter. Many people have seen the story or dismissing the message, but others think that Willow may have written the letter. Kevin Samuels, a viral relationship advisor, had a few comments about the letter and thinks that it's a bad look for Will Smith. Like Samuels said in the video, "Your wife is in love with a dead man. With all the negative publicity that Will has received over the past week, he doesn't need to be the subject of another trending topic in the news." Twitter users were also left in shock and awe. A user wrote, "Bro, Willow Smith wrote Tupac a letter? Like WTF kind BS is that? She didn't even know him or alive when he was killed. What does Jada say around the house to make her write that? Not Willow writing letters to Tupac to come back and make her mother happy. Is there a shrine to Pac in the Smith's house? Like, I don't get it. She never even met the man," wrote another. The sentiments was shared by many across the platform, with users expressing their disbelief. A user went, "Still can't believe Willow Smith wrote a letter to Tupac saying me and mommy miss you." Like this user, many have their doubts over the whole thing. A user tweeted, "All I know is that letter Willow Smith wrote to Tupac better be fake." There was also those who asked people to look at it from a rational standpoint. A user said, "People are overreacting to the Willow Smith addressed to Tupac. She wrote that letter when she was a child. Children are not exactly the most rational human beings. They would do and say anything to make a sad parent happy. For that reason alone, I understand." Others just try to have some fun with the entire situation. This user tweeted, "Now, Willow Smith writing a letter to Tupac is still one of the funniest things I have heard in my life." Although Willow Smith never met the Hail Mary rapper, she claimed in a 2012 97.9 The Box interview that he was her favorite rapper. She also neglected to acknowledge her father Willow Smith's rap career. Speaking about Tupac in the interview, she said, "He was my mommy's best friend." Jada Pinkett Smith and Tupac Shakur were childhood friends. The two met at the Baltimore School of the Arts in Maryland and have kept in touch since. The rumors of the two dating spread like wildfire. The Red Table Talk host endlessly denied the same and stated that they simply shared a strong bond. As Madame Noir detailed in previous coverage, Jada's been very candid throughout the years about her close friendship with Tupac before the rapper was the victim of a drive-by shooting in 1996 and passed away. The two met as high schoolers at the Baltimore School for the Arts and had an instant connection, according to Jada. Last year, Will opened up about his inability to befriend Tupac during the early stages of his relationship with Jada, whom he married in 1997.
I could never open up to interact with Pac, you know, and because we had a little bit of a thing, right? Because they grew up together, and they loved each other, but they never had that. They never had a sexual relationship. But they had come into that age where now that was a possibility, and then Jada was with me.
In an interview on The Howard Stern Show, Jada claimed that the two have been close friends since they were teenagers. However, they lacked physical chemistry to explore anything but a platonic relationship. She said, "When you have two young people that have very strong feelings, but there was no physical chemistry between us at all, and it wasn't even just for me, it was him too." The actress also admitted to kissing Tupac, however, the two were disgusted by the kiss. She added, "The only way I can put it is, the higher power just did not want that." During her interview with Stern, Jada shared that she thought of her former friend Tupac every single day following his death. Will Smith expressed how he felt about their connection in his recent tell-all memoir, Will, as well. He wrote, "Though they were never intimate, their love for each other is legendary. They defined ride or die. In the beginning of our relationship, my mind was tortured by their connection. He was Pac, and I was me. I hated that I wasn't what he was in the world, and I suffered a raging jealousy. I wanted Jada to look at me like that. If she chose me over Tupac, there was no way I could be a coward. I have rarely felt more validated," Will penned in his 2021 memoir. He also admitted in his autobiography that he was given the chance to befriend the fellow rapper multiple times, but he never spoke to him. "I was in a room with Tupac on multiple occasions, but I never spoke to him." The King Richard star added, "The way Jada loved Pac rendered me incapable of being friends with him. I was too immature." In an interview with The Breakfast Club in 2020, the rapper admitted that it was a big regret for him that he was never open to interact with Pac as he was deeply, deeply insecure. He added that he wasn't man enough to handle Jada's and Tupac's relationship. Will and Jada Pinkett Smith's marriage has become a talking point after Smith's actions at the 2022 Academy Awards when he slapped Chris Rock after the comedian made a joke about Jada's hair. The reaction caused gossip about their marriage to resurface, such as her entanglement with August Alsina, which came to light in 2020. During a 2021 conversation with GQ, Will said Jada has never believed in conventional marriage and that for them, marriage can't be a prison. In the weeks following Will Smith smacking Chris Rock at the Academy Awards, several people in hip-hop have evoked Pac's name, including Benzino. When asked his thoughts about the slap, the former Source publisher concluded things could have escalated in a manner where Will Smith would be killed over his actions. "When I hear people say, especially women, he deserved it, I'm like, what if Will left, had gone to the party, and then Will Smith's car got shut up like Tupac's?" he told Vlad TV. "Then everybody's mourning and going crazy. No, it shouldn't have happened. Will should have held some constraint and some professionalism, and if it was that bad, bring your wife and check him backstage." Jada Pinkett Smith and daughter Willow addressed the Oscar night actions of her husband, Will Smith, by not addressing them at all. The season 5 premiere of Red Table Talk opened with a title card instead of its normal intro. Considering all that has happened in the last few weeks, the Smith family has been focused on deep healing. The opening titles read, "Some of the discoveries around our healing will be shared at the table when the time calls. Until then, the table will continue offering itself to powerful, inspiring, and healing testimonies like that of our incredibly impressive first guest." The popular Facebook Watch program released the season 5 trailer, and it promises to have plenty of notable guests. That's it from our side. Now we want to know what you feel regarding Willow's letter to Tupac and its implications on the Smith family today. How would you feel if you were in Will's place? Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more updates.